how do we feel about, Apple blocking everybody?
How do you feel, Sir Knight, about
I'm
this?
it's fine, like they've built their platform. They've built this, they made the greatest. They started the smartphone craze to begin with. Like they built this whole notion of a smartphone. They built it from the ground up. It's one of the greatest inventions I think of all time. And so they have the right, to charge to enter, and I see them wanting to have the ability. I mean, and they should be given something, right? It's like it would be unfair for me to go into the Walmart parking lot and sell my oranges, right? It'd be like Walmart would be like, dude, find your own customer base. Don't just come in like into our customer base and at least not give us anything for it, right? And so I see why Apple is like, no, if you want to access our customer base that we've built up, then you need to follow these guidelines or follow these rules and give us this amount of cut. And seeing Fortnite, trying to supersede that, they kind of, in my mind, they kind of want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have access to Apple's base and all the customers that come with that base and get all their money as well. It's like, nah, like if you want to get access into that customer realm of those iPhone users, then you have to pay a toll at the door. I feel like that would be with anything. You can't have both. You can't just, no, I want your customers, but I don't want to pay you nothing for them.
But I feel like it's also like a symbiotic relationship. You know what I mean? Like
it is.
If I know that, yeah, you built this great platform, you have lots of users, and I want to introduce my, my awesome game or my content or whatever to your users, I feel like if everybody who loved my content knew that they couldn't get it on your platform, it may change their mind.
Might leave.
Possibly.
Sure, I think it would, but you can't make it free, right? Like it can't be like, I have this awesome game and I want to put it on your platform, and you only benefit from that. Like what if there's no exchange or percentage of money? Like you're the only one benefiting, right? Like what do I get? I have to have my percentage, my cut too, right?
Well,
to put it on my platform.
I think some of the issues was that they don't just want like a little taste. They want like a large taste. Like if I got two pockets, they want to put their hands in both of my pockets. They don't just want to dip into one pocket and like, oh, I'll take this 30% of this. Like, nah, like, oh, you're selling this, this, and this, and then you have this market or what. I want all of that. I want 30% of all of that. And I think that's the problem that Fortnite is kind of having right now. Cause yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know exactly what it takes to publish a game on there, but I do know that it does cost to get a game onto the game store to some extent, whether it's like an upfront price or something that you have to pay on the back end.
Yeah, you have to have a developer.
in-game.
$99 a year. You have to apply.
Right. Yeah. To even get it in there. So it's like they got that. You know what I mean? But they're not happy with that. They want like every microtransaction. So if I'm a small game studio, if we're just looking at small game studios, right? I had to pay $99 to get in through the door, and I'm trying to make my money back and feed the rest of my employees or my people who helped me build this game with the in-app purchases. But if I have something for $1, you know what I mean? I'm only seeing like 30 cents from every purchase or whatever.
70 cents.
Yeah, 70 cents.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, but they're taking like every little bit.
Yeah,
that you have.
That's just the nature of the industry, though, right? Like, it's symbiotic too, like in the sense that you're saying, yeah, if you're a big game company like Fortnite, right, and you're like, look, we have a lot of audience to bring to you. Apple's like, yeah, so we want that audience, but Fortnite also wants the Apple audience, right? Like.